Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to continue with Game 3 of this first series between the Red Sox and the Yankees in this retro replay 1978. The date is June 21st, 1978. First time the Red Sox and the Yankees would meet for the season. Seems kind of late in the year, but that's the way it was. We're playing with as-played lineups and as-played pitching using Digital Diamond Baseball. Let's go to the lineups. For the Yankees, Roy White's back out in left field, Willie Randolph at second, and then Thurman Munson doing the catching. Those are your first three batters. The cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson in right field, batting fifth. Chris Chambliss at first. Greg Nettles batting sixth at third base. Gary Thomason in center field, batting seventh. The designated hitter is Jay Johnstone in Game 3, and Fred Stanley is back out at shortstop for Bucky Dent, batting ninth. The pitcher, Jim Beattie. In the retro replay, Beattie is 3 wins, 3 losses, with an earned run average 2.76. For the Boston Red Sox, who currently sit 5 games back of the Yankees in third place behind Milwaukee, who's in second place, 4 games back. Rick Burleson playing short to lead off. Then you have Jerry Remy at second base, batting second. Third, you have Jim Rice, the designated hitter. The cleanup hitter, Carl Yastrzemski in left, batting fifth. The catcher, Carlton Fisk, batting sixth. The center fielder, Freddie Lynn, batting seventh. The boomer, George Scott at first. And Dwight Evans is batting eighth in right field. And Butch Hobson, the human error machine, is at third base, batting ninth. On the mound for the Boston Red Sox is Dennis Eckersley, and in the retro replay, he's 1 game above 500, 6 wins, 5 losses, and his ERA is almost 5, 4.77. Big difference between his real season of 20 wins and 8 losses and earned run average under 3, 2.99. So let's move on to the ball game here. Dennis Eckersley on the mound. He'll face Roy White, currently batting .220 and .266 off right-handed pitching. Eckersley with the high leg kick and the delivery to White. Ball game on the way. 8-6-2, and White singles to right. A leadoff single for Roy White. He's on first. And I'll bring up Willie Randolph, batting .304 and .304 off right-handed pitching. Scott holding White on. He is a threat to run. Eckersley looks to first. Now in at Fisk. Here's the pitch to Randolph. .672. That is a fly ball to center. And Lynn makes the catch for out number 1. That was a hard hit line drive. Lynn got a good jump on that. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the Yankee captain, the catcher, Thurman Munson. .367 in total off right-handed pitching, .384. Remy and Burleson pinch the middle, looking to turn 2. Eckersley in at Fisk. Nods his head. Again, here's the high leg kick and the pitch to Munson. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the first. No score. 9-2-1. White doesn't get a good jump. He stays put. 0-1-9. Eckersley strikes out Munson. Strike 3 called. Painted the black with that fastball. So with 2 outs, Reggie Jackson comes to the plate. Jackson .292. And off right-handed pitching, .391. Jackson is having an absolute fabulous first 2 games of this series. Game 1, 3 home runs, and I believe 4 RBIs. And in Game 2, he had 2 hits with another RBI, if my memory serves correctly. So Jackson comes up to the plate, left-handed power hitter, Roy White at first, Scott holding him on. Eckersley toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 2 outs, runner at first, no score, top of the first. 2-6-6. White is off. The throw down is not in time. Roy White steals second base. He's in scoring position now with 2 outs for Reggie Jackson. Jackson asks for time. It's granted. Now he steps to the plate. He's ready. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch by Eckersley. "7-7-7. That's a single right back up the middle. Let's see if they're going to wave White around. Here's the throw to the plate. It's a great throw, but not in time. And White slides in under the Fisk tag. 1-0 Yankees. RBI single for Jackson. He advances to second on the throw to the plate. And here comes Chris Chambliss. Chambliss 333 in total, 351 off right-handed pitching. Yankees can tack on another one. Jackson's in scoring position, 2 outs. Eckersley rocks and fires. "7-1-8, and that's a walk. So first and second. Jackson at second, Chambliss at first, and here comes Greg Nettles, Yankee third baseman, 266 in total, 310 off right-handed pitching. Fisk flashes the signs. Eckersley nods his head. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 2 outs, 2 on. 1-0 Yankees, top of the first. 9-0-2, and that's going to be a double off the Green Monster and left. Jackson's going to score. Let's see if they're going to wave Chambliss around. And Chambliss also scores. The throw from Yastrzemski's late to the plate. The Yankees jump out to a 3-0 lead. Nettles advances to third on the throw. And that will bring up the 7th batter here in the top of the first, Gary Thomason, as Eckersley's being roughed up once again in one of his starts. Thomason is still hitless on this retro replay for the Yankees. 2 outs, Nettles at third. Here's the pitch to Thomason. Can the Yankees add another? We shall see, and they do. That's a 9-2-5. That ball goes down the right field line, rattles around in the corner. Another run scores. It's now 4-0 Yankees. Thomason has a 2-out double. This has not been a good retro replay for Dennis Eckersley. And here comes Jay Johnstone, 8th batter to come to the plate for the Yankees here in the top of the first. Johnstone has been in 1 game. Must have been for defensive purposes because he does not have an at-bat or a walk. Well, he has an RBI opportunity here. 2 outs, runner at second. Here's the pitch to Johnstone. Yankees want to tack on more. 0-9-6. And that's a swing and a miss, as Eckersley would say as an announcer, the high cheese. But the Yankees get to the Eck 4 times. 4 runs on 4 hits. They leave a runner on. And after half an inning, New York 4, Boston nothing. So the Red Sox bats better be hot today. They'll be facing Jim Beattie, right-handed thrower, 3-3 with a 2.76 earned run average. And he'll face Burleson, Remy, and Rice. Burleson batting .251 in total, .234 off right-handed pitching. The Rooster digs in. Here's the pitch by Beattie. 7-0-8. That ball goes to first. Chambliss grabs it and flips to Beattie, covering the bag for out number 1. Now I'll bring up the Rem Dog, Jerry Remy, .277, .307 off right-handed pitching. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jerry Remy. 1-4-7. That's a hard hit ball out to left field. That's a line drive. White goes back, reaches up, and makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down, and Jim Rice comes to the plate, the 1978 MVP, batting .349 and .332 off right-handed pitching. 2 outs, no one on. Red Sox trailing by 4, bottom of the first. The windup and the pitch by Jim Beattie. 3-4-5, lazy fly ball out to center. Thomason's there. He makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We go to the top of the second. 4-0 New York. Due up for the Yankees, Stanley, White, and Randolph to face Dennis Eckersley, who's hoping to have a much better second inning than he did in the first. Fred Stanley, the number 9 batter, 281. Average in total of 227 off right-handed pitching. Eckersley with the high leg kick. Here's the pitch to Stanley. .962, and that's another ball tattooing the Green Monster as Eckersley's troubles continue here in the top of the second with a leadoff double by Fred Stanley. As Ken Castro has jumped in the chat. Hello, Ken, and he says down 4 already. Yes, they are. Eckersley has not been good in this retro replay. Here comes Roy White. He was 1 for 1 with a run scored. Eckersley's a bit miffed at himself, to say it mildly. The language he is using on the mound cannot be uttered on this program. Alrighty, Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to White. No out, Stanley at second. 4-0 Yankees, top of the second. .970, and that ball is going, led by Birdie, gone. A 2-run blast to right. It's now 6-0. Eckersley has gone red. He has pooped the bed out on the mound. And here comes Zimmer to take him out. Wow, was he utterly destroyed in this outing. So before we take the Eck out, let's give you his absolutely crappy numbers. That's going to jack his earned run average up. 1 inning, 6 hits, 6 runs, all earned, walked 1, struck out 2, and just gave up a 2-run blast to Roy White. That is what you call a poopy outing. If Eckersley was talking about himself while announcing, he would have used "that is a crap outing," and it was, folks. So we go to the pen, and now we have to get a long reliever. Oh boy. Now let's make sure I don't want to use a starter coming up, so let's use our bench coach here. The bench coach is really cool because now we can go to the rotation. And so Jim Wright's in the rotation. So we can use Alan Ripley, who stinks, as a long reliever. His last start was 6-17. Hopefully we have him available. He is available. So he's going to go into long relief. Red Sox down 6-0. So Alan Ripley, who's good for 22 pitches out of the bullpen, which is 1 less than when he's a starter. Oh boy, this game's going to be ugly. It's ugly already. Here comes Ripley. As I like to call him, Ripley's Believe It or Not. As Eckersley is run from the ball game. So Alan Ripley finishes up his warm-up tosses in the retro replays. 3 wins, 4 losses, 5.17 earned run average. He'll be facing Willie Randolph. Randolph 302 in total, 302 off right-handed pitching. 6-0 Yankees. No outs, top of the second. Here's the pitch by Ripley. .419. That ball goes out to center. Lynn drifts to his right and makes the catch. And a mock cheer goes up by the Fenway faithful. Here comes the captain, Thurman Munson, 0 for 1. Ripley sets and delivers. 1 out, no one on. 6-0 Yankees, top of the second. And that's a 9-7-4. And guess what? That's another double, as that's over Freddie Lynn's head. And Munson winds up on second with 1 out. And here comes the dangerous Reggie Jackson. Jackson has a 47% chance of reaching base safely. against Alan Ripley. First base is open. And we're going to walk Reggie Jackson, set up the double play ball. And hopefully we get 2 for 1 and out of this inning. And here comes Chris Chambliss. Not an easy bat here. 351 off right-handed pitching. He walked his first time up and scored. Red Sox pinch that middle with Burleson and Remy. Ripley gets the sign from Fisk. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 1 out, 2 on. Top of the second, 6-0 New York. 8-5-1, and that's a single to right field. Evans puts a good charge on it. Here's the throw to the plate. And Fisk tags out Munson, excuse me. Jackson advances to third. So Evans put a good charge on that hard hit ground ball and throws out the runner for the second out of the inning, and that could come up big if the Red Sox are able to rally here. So with 2 outs, runners on the corners, here comes Greg Nettles, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. Jackson at third, Chambliss at first. Ripley's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Nettles. Seven to 8, and that's a single to right. Jackson scores from third. And they will not challenge Evans's arm this time. Chambliss is held up at second. It's now 7-0. As the Yankees have scored a touchdown with an extra point here at Fenway Park. Brings up the center fielder, Gary Thomason. He actually got his first hit of the year, 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's currently batting .083, and off right-handed pitching, .091. Ripley's Believe It or Not is on the mound. That's Alan Ripley. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Thomason. 2 outs, 2 on. 7-0 Yankees. Top of the second. 6-9-2. And what does Ripley do? He walks him. Bases are now juiced for Jay Johnstone. Johnstone is 0 for 1. Fisk goes out to have a very stern word with Ripley. Now back behind the plate. Slaps at his mitt, sets the target. He's telling Ripley, throw it here. Here's the pitch to Johnstone. No place to put him. Will he hit a grand salami? We shall see. 7-0-6. You know what Ripley does? He walks him. Run scores. It's now 8-0. As here comes the Boston Massacre Part 2. As the Yankees kicked the bejesus out of the Red Sox in Game 1. 10-2. The Red Sox came back to win Game 2, 6-4. They held on by their hair, their chinny chin chin in the top of the ninth to win that one. And here comes Fred Stanley. Stanley 1 for 1 with a run scored. Let's see if Ripley's struggles will continue. Looks in at Fisk, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 2 outs, bases loaded. No place to put Mr. Stanley. 7-8-9. That's a single to left. Nettles will score. Will they send Thomason? And Thomason scores as he slides in under the Fisk tag. It is now 10-0. Good God Almighty. So Alan Ripley's pooped himself out on the mound just as Eckersley did before him, but Ripley's going to stay out there. Roy White comes to plate 2 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. And if we had hit a batter, I would do it right now. But we don't have that option. Do we have that option? No. Damn. All right, here's the pitch to White. Can we get the third and final out? Can Ripley do it? 4-6-8. That's a hard hit ball out to left. Yastrzemski back up against the wall. He leaps and makes the catch, robbing White of extra bases and a couple of RBIs. Mercifully, the top of the second is over. We go to the bottom of the second. And if you're a Red Sox fan, you want a do-over, but it's not happening. You're trailing 10-0. Due up for Boston. Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. Here comes Yastrzemski. Beattie's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Yaz. 5-6-1. Slow roller in front of Munson. Picks it up and throws to Chambliss for the out. Fisk comes to the plate. Batting .292, .278 off right-handed pitching. Again, Beattie wants to stay in that quick rhythm. Here's the pitch. 8-2-3, and Fisk bloops a single to left. That's the first hit of the ball game for the Red Sox, and yay, a mock cheer goes up. As ID Gesture jumps in the chat and he says, wow, what the H-E double hockey sticks happened? What happened was Dennis Eckersley and Alan Ripley pooped the bed on the mound. So 1 out, 1 on. Here comes Freddie Lynn. Here's the pitch to Lynn. And Lynn's going to get 2 back, and that's a 9-6-9. That's a home run over the monster. It's now 10-2, and the Red Sox put up a real cheer this time. Only down by 8. That's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So George the Boomer Scott steps to the plate. Beattie gets the sign for Munson. The windup and the pitch. 5-9-9. That ball goes out to Randolph. It's a pop-up. He's on the outfield grass. Makes the catch. 2 outs. No one on. Dwight Evans steps to the right-hander's batter's box. He's ready to grip and rip. Beattie sets and delivers. 8-8-2, and that's a single to right past Randolph. So a 2-out single, and here comes Butch Hobson. Now, if Hobson can send 1 yard, might make some things interesting here. Munson's none too happy with Jim Beattie behind the plate. Gives him a stern look. Chambliss holding. No, Chambliss is not holding Evans on, which is smart. You're up 8 runs. Hobson's ready. Here's the pitch by Beattie. 3-9-5, lazy fly ball out to right. Jackson makes the catch. Inning over. The Red Sox do get 2 back on the Freddie Lynn homer to left. We go to the top of the third. 10-2 Yankees. Due up for New York. Randolph, Munson, and Jackson. Willie Randolph 0 for 2. Alan Ripley still out on the mound. He relieved Dennis Eckersley, who relieved himself on the mound, and Ripley's done the same. Here's the pitch to Randolph. .485, fly ball to left. Yastrzemski's there, makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes the captain, Thurman Munson, 1 for 2. How do you do? Fisk sets the target. Ripley rocks and fires. 7-8-4, and that's a single to left. Munson has his second hit. Here comes Reggie Jackson, 1 for 1, a walk, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Scott holding Munson on. Red Sox want to turn 2. Let's see if Ripley can keep it in the ballpark here on Mr. October. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 1 out, 1 on. I'm sensing he's going yard. 2-3-6, a hard hit ball to Scott. He fields it and goes to the bag himself. He got the sure out. He thought about second, but he got the sure out, which was a smart play. So with 2 outs, Munson in scoring position. The Yankees up 10-2. Chris Chambliss comes to the plate 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Ripley nods his head. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. .239, that's a hard hit ball to second base. Remy backhands it and throws to Scott. Inning over. Hallelujah. The Red Sox don't give up any runs. We go to the bottom of the third, 10-2 New York, and JD, good friend of the channel and moderator extraordinaire, jumps in the chat. He says, hello. Hello, JD. How you doing, my friend? Happy early Sunday morning. Hope all is well with you. My beloved Boston Red Sox of 1978 are getting the bejesus beaten out of them by the New York Yankees. All the Red Sox haters will love this game. Alrighty, Rick Burleson 0 for 1. Here's the pitch by Beattie. 7-1-7, lazy fly ball to left. White makes the catch, out number 1. Jerry Remy comes to the plate. The Rem Dogs 0 for 1. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Remy. 0-0-3. That is a strikeout. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Jim Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. Beattie back in his zone. He's feeling it. He rocks and fires. 6-1-4. Another lazy fly ball to left. This should do it. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Red Sox. And we go to the top of the 4th, and we're going to play this game really quick. And here comes Nettles. Nettles 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. And it'll be followed by Thomason and Johnstone. 10-2 Yankees. Ripley still on the mound. He's faced 13 batters in relief of Dennis Eckersley, who was god-awful. Here's the pitch to Nettles. Two, 3-3, fly ball to center. Lynn comes in on it a bit, makes the catch, 1 up, 1 down. Gary Thomason, the Yankee center fielder, at the plate, 1 for 1 with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. Righty-lefty matchup here. Ripley's ready. Here's the pitch to Thomason. 3-0-2. Fly ball to right. Evans camps under it, makes the catch. Second out of the inning. Here comes Jay Johnstone, 0 for 1, a walk and an RBI. He walked with the bases loaded. Left-handed batter. He's the DH for the Yankees today. Ripley's trying to stay in a rhythm. Here's the pitch. 2 outs, no one on. 10-2 Yankees, top of the 4th. 7-0-1, and he walks him again. So Ripley cannot handle prosperity. Can't get the 1-2-3 inning. Scott holding Johnstone on. And Fred Stanley, the number 9 batter, comes to the plate. The Yankees shortstop is 2 for 2 already with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Ripley gets a sign from Fisk. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 2 outs, 1 on. 9-8-0, and that ball is going to go to left center field, and that's going to bounce around for a triple. Scoring all the way from first is Johnstone. Fred Stanley's now 3 for 3 with another RBI. The Yankees go up 11-2. Roy White comes to the plate, the leadoff batter, 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to White. 6-2-6, and Ripley decides there's not enough runners already on base. He walks White. As ID Jester says, Ripley can't believe it or not. You are correct. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Willie Randolph 0 for 3. He'd love to get off the schneid. Here's the pitch to Willie. 9-4-2, and that's a double off the Green Monster. Stanley scores. Let's see if they're going to wave White all the way around. And no, they hold him at third. So a 2-out double by Randolph. He's off the schneid, and he has an RBI. It's now 12-2. The Red Sox are definitely in danger of falling 6 games behind the Yankees here. Munson 2 for 3. Let's see if the hit parade shall continue, as the Yankees have 12 runs to go with their 13 hits. Here's the pitch to Munson. 1-5-2. Burleson has the ground ball. He throws to Scott, and mercifully, this inning's over. The Yankees score 2 runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2 runners on. And after 3.5, New York 12, Boston 2. Due up for the Red Sox, Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn to face Jim Beattie. Yaz is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch by Beattie. 3-9-0. That's a hard hit ball to second base. Backhanded by Randolph over to Chambliss. Out number 1. Fisk 1 for 1 today with a run scored. He scored on the Freddie Lynn homer in the bottom of the 2nd. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Fisk. 7-1-7. Fisk works a walk. And here comes Freddie Lynn. Come on, Freddie. Jack another one out of the ballpark. 1 for 1. Home run, 2 RBIs, a run scored. Munson gives Beattie a stern look out on the mound. He sets the target. Here's the pitch to Fred Lynn. 7-2-0. Lynn smashes a single to right. And Fisk goes first to third. So runners on the corners. And here comes the boomer. George Scott 0 for 1. The windup and the pitch. 8-6-8, and that's a hard hit ball to left. Fisk scores from third. It's 12-3, and we shall hold Freddie Lynn at second. So 2 on, 1 out, and here comes Dwight Evans. Dewey's 1 for 1. He's looking for a home run swing here. Beattie looks in at a glaring Thurman Munson. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to Evans. 1 out, 2 on. And that's a double off the Green Monster. Lynn's going to score. Scott, they're going to send him. He's got an 833 chance. Here's the throw to the plate, and he will score. The Red Sox come roaring back with 3 runs so far, and Evans is at second base with 1 out. It's now 12-5. They're only down a touchdown. Here comes Butch Hobson. Hobson's 0 for 1. Munson goes out to have what I would say a screaming word with Jim Beattie, almost bringing the youngster to tears. Now back behind the plate. Squats down very angrily, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hobson. 2-2-1, lazy fly ball out to Thomason in center, and he makes the catch. So with 2 outs, we move to the top of the order. Rick Burleson, 0 for 2. RBI opportunity here, and the Red Sox can't squander these opportunities. They're down huge. Here's the pitch to the Rooster. 2 outs. Runner at second. 3-1-0, hard hit ball to Nettles. He fields it and throws a strike to Chambliss. Inning over. The Red Sox score 3 on 3 hits. 1 man left on, and after 4, the Yankees 12, Boston 5. Due up for New York, Jackson, Chambliss, and Nettles. And Alan Ripley still out on the mound to face Reggie Jackson, who's 1 for 2. A walk and an RBI, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch to Mr. October. 7-3-3, and the hit parade for the Yankees continue. He singles to left. Hit number 14 for New York. Red Sox need a clean inning here. With what little hope they have, they need some clean innings out of the bullpen. Ripley's up to 21 batters faced. He's good for 22 out of the pen. And here comes Chris Chambliss, 1 for 2. 2 runs scored and a walk. Here's the pitch by Ripley. 6-6-4, and Alan Ripley walks Chambliss again. So 2 on, no outs. Here comes Greg Nettles, and that's going to be it for Mr. Ripley. Tom Bergmeyer is only good for 6 batters. See, now I'm going to ruin my whole bullpen. But I can't keep Ripley in there. He's awful. You know what? I could go to Campbell, get 9 batters out of him. Oh, my God. It's going to kill my whole bullpen. You know what? Ripley, you're staying in. Cancel. Come on, Alan. Double play ball. You can do it, Alan. You can do it. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. Nettles steps to the plate. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. Here's the pitch by Alan Ripley. No outs. 2 on. Double play ball. Double play ball. Double play ball. 4-5-9. That ball's to Hobson. It's a pop-up, and he makes the catch, as we always hold our breath when the ball goes to the human error machine, Butch Hobson. So 1 away. One out, 2 on. Thomason comes to plate. Yankee center fielder 1 for 2 with a walk and RBI, a run scored. Here's the pitch by Ripley. Double play ball, double play ball, double play ball. Good vibes, good vibes. 8-7-2, and that's a single to left. And will they send him? Here's the throw to the plate, and Jackson scores quite easily. The throw from Yastrzemski's offline. It's now 13-5, and Alan Ripley has gone red, which means he has crapped himself on the mound. And we'll have to go to the bullpen now. Johnstone's up. Let me cancel this for a second. Lefty, righty, switchy, righty. Well, we're going to go to Bill Campbell. So Bill Campbell will come in to pitch. Alan Ripley was god-awful. Let's give you his crappy numbers. So after Eckersley pooped the bed in only an inning, Ripley took a little longer to crap himself. 3 1/3 innings. He's responsible for the runner at first. I don't know if there's another runner on. I'm trying to forget. 9 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 6 walks. Wonderful. He walked 6 batters. Yeah, he stinks. Alrighty. So he's responsible for the 2 runners, Chambliss and Thomason. And here comes Bill Soup Campbell. 1 win, no losses, 5.40 earned run average. Does it really matter? With 2 saves in the retro replay. Johnston at the plate. Here's the pitch by Soup. 1 out, 2 on. 1-7-5, and Campbell strikes out Johnson. Screwball in the dirt. But it went through the strike zone, I guess, because the ump called him out. So 2 outs. The ump wants to go home, that's for sure. 2 outs, 2 on. Here comes Fred Stanley. What a game he's having. 3 for 3, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. The windup and the pitch by Campbell. One, 4, 8. Another strikeout. Big swing and a miss on the slider, down and away. Inning over. Campbell strikes out 2 Yankee batters, but the Yankees do get 1, and that's a moral victory, right? Red Sox only gave up 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 13-5. Due up for Boston. Remy, Rice, and Yastrzemski. They need to get their bats going against Jim Beattie. He's given up 5 runs. He's not automatic. Munson's made him cry out on the mound when he screamed at him. Here comes Remy, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch by Beattie. 3-2-5, hard hit ball to Randolph, and he catches that line drive for out number 1. Jim Rice steps to the plate, 0 for 2. Can Rice go yard? We shall see. Here's the pitch. Nope. 0-2-8. That's a strikeout. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. So 2 up, 2 down. Yastrzemski steps to the plate, 0 for 2. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Yaz. 2-9-9. Hard hit ball to short. Stanley backhands it. Good strong throw to Chambliss. The Red Sox go 1-2-3. Go to the top of the 6th, 13-5, Yankees. White, Randolph, and Munson coming up. Here's the pitch to Rory White from Bill Campbell. 7-4-0, and what the hell? Let's walk another batter. Leadoff walk. Scott holding him on. Here comes Willie Randolph, 1 for 4 with a ribby. The pitch. 3-4-7. Slow roller. Fisk pounces on it and throws to Scott for the out. White advances to second. Here comes Munson. Another RBI opportunity. 2 for 4 today. The windup and the pitch by Soup Campbell. 13-5 Yankees, top of the 6th. 9-2-1, and there's a bloop single to center. Will they send White? Here's a throw to the plate, and he's going to score on that. So it's 14-5. Munson has himself an RBI, and here comes Reggie Jackson, 2 for 3. 1 walk, 1 RBI, 3 runs scored. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mr. October. .054. That is a strikeout. Screwball gets him. So 2 outs. Munson at first. Here comes Chris Chambliss. 1 for 2. 2 walks, 2 runs scored. The windup and the pitch by Campbell. .717 and another walk by Red Sox pitching. Oh my God, as Lou Saban said when he was coaching the Denver Broncos, they're killing me, Whitey. They're killing me. So 2 on, 2 outs. Here's Greg Nettles. Here's the pitch. Let's get out number 3. That would be nice. Nope. 764 is a single to center. Lynn puts a good charge on it. But Munson scores anyway. And it's 15-5. The Yankees now have 17 hits. And here comes Gary Thomason, who was hitless coming into this game for the year. He's 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, and a walk and a run scored. Can another Red Sox pitcher poop to bed? We shall see. Here's the pitch by Campbell. 2 outs, 2 on. 9-6-1. That's a double. Gapping Lynn and Evans. Chambliss scores. Nettles scores. It's now 17-5. And here comes Jay Johnstone. Let's see if he can get a hit. He's 0 for 2. He does have an RBI. He walked with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Oh, what the heck. Hit a home run. 2-7-2. That is a slow ground ball to Scott. He fields it and steps on the bag himself. And the inning is over. Top of the inning's over. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 17-5 Yankees. Coming up for the Red Sox. Does it really matter? Fisk, Lynn, and Scott. Jim Beattie. 22 out of 23 batters when he's a starter, so he can face one more, but they'll probably keep him in. He's got a 12-run lead. Yankees missed 2 extra points. Here's the pitch to Fisk. 4-2-1. Ball goes to Randolph. It's a pop-up, and he makes the catch. Freddie Lynn's up. 2 for 2, home run, 2 RBIs, 1 bright note for the Red Sox, 2 runs scored. The windup and the pitch by Jim Beattie. And Freddie Lynn's now 3 for 3. He singles on the 8-1-5 roll to center. George the Boomer Scott, 1 for 2 with an RBI. 1 out, 1 on. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to the Boomer. 6-4-8, hard hit ball out to left. White has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Lynn retreats back to first. So with 2 outs, Lynn at first. Here comes Dwight Evans, 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Beattie works quickly. Here's the pitch to Dewey. 7-0-3, that's a walk. This game's torturing me. We can't even get through this game quick enough. Alrighty. So 2 on, 2 outs, and the human error machine, Butch Hobson, comes to the plate. Munson again scolding Beattie from behind the plate. Squats down, angrily sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hobson. And Hobson on the 0-2-7 promptly strikes out. Big swing and a miss on the high cheese. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, 17-5 Yankees. Oh, you don't have to watch the rest of this, Ken. I don't even want to watch the rest of this. And Campbell is done. Let's go to the pen. Who will be the sacrificial lamb now? Oh, boy. Let's go to Drago. I mean, we're killing our whole bullpen. I might go position. Oh, you know what? Shit. I should have went position player. Oh, Drago's in now. but after Drago, it will be a position player. All right, Fred Stanley, 3 for 4. Here's the pitch by Mr. Drago. And he strikes him out, 0-8-8. Drago starts off pretty good. 1 out, Roy White, 2 for 3. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to White. 3-8-7, hard hit ball to second. Remy catches the line drive, 2 up, 2 down. Willie Randolph, 1 for 5 with a ribby. Drago nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Randolph. That's a 1-0-5, lazy fly ball to left. Yastrzemski squeezes it, and mercifully, a 1-2-3 inning. As they play Take Me Out to the ball game as the Red Sox fans are leaving the ballpark. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 2 up for the Red Sox as they trail by 12, 17-5. Burleson, Remy, and Rice, the top of the order. Jim Beattie still on the mound. He's 4 over his limit, but he's got a 12-run lead. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to the Rooster. And the Rooster singles to left. Here comes Jerry Remy. Let's see if the Red Sox can get a hit parade going. Munson just glares out at Jim Beattie. Now he looks to the dugout like, hey, get the bullpen up. Remy's ready. Beattie rocks and fires. 7-4-0, and Remy singles to right. So the Red Sox have their first 2 runners on, back-to-back singles. Oh, God, should we send him? He's got an 87.6% chance. Yeah, let's send him. Here's the throw by Jackson. Not in time. Runners on first and third. Here comes Jim Rice. Rice 0 for 3. And again, Munson glares out at Beattie. Beattie gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Jim Rice. 4-3-6. That's a hard hit ball to third. And Nettles catches that line drive, and Burleson dives back to the bag as Nettles try to quickly double him up. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Here's Yaz. Captain Carl awaits the pitch from Jim Beattie, and here it is. 4-0-6, lazy fly ball to center. Thomason comes in on it, makes the catch. Burleson bluffs, but does not go from third. So 2 outs, and the Red Sox are looking to squander another opportunity here. And here comes Pudge. Carlton Fisk 1 for 2. Munson flashes the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Fisk. 3-4-7. That's a hard hit ball out to center. Thomason going back. It's a long run. He dives and makes the catch, robbing Fisk of extra bases, most likely a triple to the triangle. We go to the top of the 8th, 17-5 Yankees. What an outstanding web gem by Thomason. Due up for New York, Munson, Jackson, and Chambliss to face Dick Drago, who had a 1-2-3 inning. Munson's 3 for 5. The windup and the pitch by Drago. 3-3-2. That ball goes out to center field. Lynn's there. He makes the catch. 1 out. Reggie Jackson comes to plate. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI. Drago gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 4-1-9. That ball goes to Remy. He scoops it up. Throws to Scott. 2 up, 2 down. Drago's retired 5 Yankee batters. Sort of a novelty in this game. And here comes Chris Chambliss, 1 for 2 with 3 runs scored. Left-handed batter facing the right-handed Drago. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch. 6-7-4, and there goes the streak. He walks Chambliss. 2 outs, runner at first. Greg Nettles strides to the plate, 3 for 5 with 4 ribbies. Drago looks in at Fisk. Looks to first, back in at Fisk. He sets and delivers to Nettles. 2 outs. 2-1-6. That's a hard hit ball to third. Hobson backhands it and fires to Scott. Inning, top of the 8th over. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 17-5 Yankees. Due up for Boston, Lynn, Scott, and Evans. Jim Beattie looking for the complete game here. As you could see, Munson talking to him quite sternly in the dugout before this bottom of the 8th happened. Lynn 3 for 3, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. The one bright spot for the Red Sox. Can he go 4 for 4? Beattie nods his head. Here's the pitch to Freddie Lynn. 9-9-3. That ball is a moonshot to center. Up by home run. Freddie Lynn homers again. It's now 17-6. And that's it for Mr. Beattie. Let's give you his stinky numbers. Beattie in line for the win. Went 7 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, all earned, walked 2, struck out 3, and gave up 2 bombs to Freddie Lynn. So he was the least crappy of crappy, and he's going to get a win most likely. And here comes the boomer, George Scott. 1 for 3 to face Sparky Lyle. The lefty sets and delivers. 1-2-5, and that's a strikeout. Lyle painted the black, so there's 1 out, and here's Dwight Evans. Evans 2 for 2, also a bright spot for the Red Sox, 2 RBIs. Munson sets the target. The windup and the pitch by Lyle. 1-9-2, that's a hard hit ball out to right field. Jackson's there, reaches out and makes the catch. 2 up after the home run and 2 down. Here comes Butch Hobson 0 for 3. Lyle nods his head. Here's the pitch to Hobson. 1-8-3. That's a rip shot to third. Nettles makes the catch on the line out. We go to the top of the 9th. Red Sox score 1. They trailed by 11, 17-6. Due up for the Yankees. Thomason, Johnstone, and Stanley. Thomason 3 for 4, 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch by Drago. 9-7-5. That ball's hit off the wall in left center field and careens towards the right away from Freddie Lynn, and Thomason has himself a triple. Here comes Jay Johnstone. He is hitless for the Yankees. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Johnstone. 3-1-9. That's a hard hit ball to Yastrzemski. He goes back towards the wall, makes the catch. Tagging up from third and scoring is Thomason. 18-6. 1 out. Fred Stanley 3 for 5, 3 RBIs. Drago rocks and fires. 2-7-7. That's a fly ball to right. Evans comes in on it, makes the catch for the 2nd out. Roy White 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored, 2 walks. Steps to the left-hander batter's box. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to White. 8-3-0, and that's a single past the dive of Jerry Remy. So he's on with 2 outs. The Yankees now have 20 hits to go with their 18 runs. And here comes Willie Randolph, 1 for 6 with a ribby. Here's the pitch to Willie. 0-7-6. That will be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. Top of the 9th is over. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 18, the Red Sox 6. Due up for Boston, Burleson, Remy, and Rice to face Sparky Lyle. The Rooster 1 for 4. Here's the pitch by Lyle. And that's a single to left on the 8-5-1 dice roll. That's the Red Sox 11th hit to go with their 6 runs. If their pitching wasn't so dreadful, you never know. They might have won the game. Here comes Jerry Remy. Remy 1 for 4. Lefty-lefty matchup. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to the Rem Dog. And that's a double down the line. Burleson, 7-6-5. We're sending him. Here's the throw to the plate, and Burleson will score. It's now 18-7. Remy advances to third on the throw to the plate. Jimmy Rice comes to plate 0 for 4. You can say that there hasn't been much pitching in this game for either team. Just one team's just less crappy. Lyles ready. Here's the pitch to Rice. 4-2-7 hard hit ball to third. Backhanded by Nettles. Throw across the diamond. For out number 1, Remy stays put. So 1 out. Remy at third. Here comes Captain Carl Yastrzemski, 0 for 4. Lefty-lefty matchup. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Yaz. 3-4-9. That goes out to Stanley. And he throws the shambless. Remy scores from third. That's the 8th Red Sox run. And normally you'd say, wow, 8 runs, we should be winning. Nope, still 10 runs down. It's 18-8. And there's only one more out the Yankees need to get this win and go back 6 games ahead of the Red Sox. Carlton Fisk, 1 for 3, 2 runs scored. Here's the windup and the pitch to Pudge. 5-0-4. Slow roller in front of Munson. Picks it up and throws the shambless. Ball game over. The few fans left at Fenway rain the field with boos. The Yankees win 18-8. Let's make it official. Yankees go 6 back, go up 6 on the Red Sox once again. And I'd like to say thank you to ID Gesture, Ken Castro, and JD, who were in the chat. Thank you very much for sticking with me in this god-awful game, unless you hate the Red Sox like ID Gesture, to which he was very amused. Remember to check out ID Gesture, wonderful channel. Alrighty, let's go to scheduled games. So the Yankees destroy the Red Sox in games 1 and 3, and the Red Sox win a close one in game 2. Let's go quickly to the box score. Okay, the Red Sox pitching was bad. 9 innings, 20 hits, 18 runs, 18 earned runs, 10 walks, 7 strikeouts, 1 home run. Eckersley, the ace of the staff, took the loss. He's now 6-6. His earned run average 5.26. He only went 1 inning. Enough said. Not going to say anymore. Digital Diamond Baseball Player of the Game, Greg Nettles. Let's see why. Nettles, in winning the Player of the Game honors, 3 for 6, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored. The Yankees, let's just go through. White, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Randolph, a hit and an RBI. Munson, 3 hits and an RBI. Jackson, 2 hits and an RBI. Chambliss had a hit, no RBIs. Nettles, 3 hits, 4 RBIs. Thomason finally got some hits. He had 4 of them with 4 RBIs. Johnstone had 2 RBIs without a hit. And Stanley, 3 hits and 3 RBIs. For the Red Sox, who scored 8 runs, and if their pitching wasn't so bad, might have actually won the game. Burleson, 2 hits. Remy, 2 hits with an RBI. Rice and Yastrzemski, offers. Fisk had a hit. Lynn, 4 for 4. 3 RBIs and 2 home runs. Scored 3 times. Scott 1 hit with an RBI. Evans 2 hits with 2 RBIs. And Hobson 0 for 4. For the Yankees pitching, Jim Beattie went 7 innings, and they weren't good innings. 10 hits, 6 runs, all earned. Walked 2, struck out 3, 2 home runs, as we already told you. He gets the win. He goes 4-3. Sparky Lyle 2 innings, and he was shaky. 2 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Struck out 1. The Yankees are now 44-22, 22 games over 500. The Red Sox are 10 games over 500 at 39-29. Let's fast sim the rest of this. I'm almost tempted to play this other game offline, Cincinnati and San Francisco, but we're going to, every once in a while I play a different game. But we're going to fast sim it, and let's see who wins that game. That's a big battle in the National League West. Hopefully we get to look at a close game. Here we fast sim the rest of the games here. And it was a good game. The Giants win 4-3, so that's going to be fun. Let's just take a look quickly at the standings, and we'll call it a stream if anyone's still with me. So as of the end of June 21st, Retro Replay, 1978, Digital Diamond Baseball. Let's look at the standings. The Yankees in first place, 5 games in front of Milwaukee. Then the Red Sox trail by 6 in third, with the Tigers creeping up on the Red Sox, 7 games back. The Royals in first place in the West, 7-game lead on the White Sox. Are starting to pull away. 7.5 on the Angels. National League East, the Cardinals are still 2 up on the Phillies. Four ahead of the Pirates and 4.5 in front of the Cubs. Even the Mets are 6.5. They're still in it. Everyone, even the Expos, are 6.5. So, not that they have good records. The only winning record is the Cardinals, which should make ID Gesture happy. As ID Gesture says, I'm here. You're a glutton for punishment. But I appreciate you're still here. Alrighty, and then in the Giants, surprisingly, still leading the division with 4 ahead of the Reds, 7.5 in front of the Padres. And look at the Dodgers. They lost again. They're 13.5 back in last place. Wow. It's going to be fun to look at the stats after. This retro replay is as played lineups and pitching. Every once in a while, I'll fool with the batting order. I've done that a couple of times. But the Red Sox, it's basically, that's the order they put out every game, practically. They literally have 2 guys on the bench. All right. Well, this is Al, Red Sox fans, saying thank you very much. Red Sox got hammered. They're now 6 games behind the Yankees. Again, they got killed in Game 1, killed in Game 3, and they won a close Game 2. But we're still in it, only 6 back. And it's June 21st, Retro Replay 1978. Health and happiness to the good folks in the chat. Ken Castro and ID Gesture and JD. Take care, bye-bye, and God bless. See you soon.